Jump in the game, let's take a ride. Features gaming, it's time to vibe. From London town to the Roblox scene, he's the master of the gaming dream. Roblox gameplay, F1 racing, with content so amazing. But he's got a game that's one of a kind. It's SEO, the train game. We rewind. All aboard, we're heading down the track. With features gaming, there's no looking back. Roblox adventures, he takes us far and wide. Join the fun, hop on for the ride.
Yo guys, Features Gaming here. Welcome back to another stream here on the channel, and today we are going to be playing some American Truck Simulator. So that is what we're going to be doing today, and hopefully it's going to be a fairly decent stream. I literally have no idea what jobs I even want to do today, so we are just going to search around in the job market and basically just find a job that we want to take. My wheel is here, because what we need to do to start off with is we need to go ahead and pick a job. So, yeah, that's what we should do now, to be honest. So, yeah. Before we do that, let's say a few hellos, though. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Johnny. Hello, Ruben. Hello, Senseless Dust. Haven't seen you for a while. Hello, Raphael. Hello, Joseph. Hello, Ethan. Hello, a great Angela Class 720. Hello, Kylan. Hello, Thomas. And also everyone else as well who is coming into the chat. Hello, Totally Human as well. Can you do jobs in starter cities? I mean, you can do, but, you know, that's what you do when you start out. I am fairly advanced in my career, so I don't really know. If I do go to my career mode save, as you can see, this is the truck that we've got right now. I think it's a Kentworth, and we've actually got a decent profit. We're making about $1 million in 7 days, which is pretty decent. Daily profit is 150, but that's partially just down to me, you know, pretty much doing every single job that I can do. And again, you know, we do have some other cities with good drivers as well. And I think what we are trying to do is we are trying to max out these garages. I'm not too sure, but obviously we can buy our own garages as well, which I try and keep up with as well. So we can basically get those, you know, up to scratch as well. We can actually repay our bank loan, actually, so let's go ahead and do that. So now we don't have any bank loans or anything. So in theory, we could actually get another loan and do a job, but I think we'll just do a job today and do whatever we need to do at the end if we have time, or basically not at all. So yeah, if you're doing a convoy, oh yeah, I need to open the convoy. That is something that I do need to do. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and open a lobby. Host convoy, or convoy, whatever it's called. Need to think of a password. What shall we do? Hopefully that's a decent one. Yes, that is all good. Let me go ahead and paste that out in the Discord as well. So let me go ahead and do that. Ping the trucking gang. Right, there we go. Hopefully that is everything you should need. And with that being said, let's go ahead and figure out what job we're going to take. So we are currently here, so let's see what we can do. We have a 9-hour journey, taking some Kenworth trucks. We've got a school bus that we could do. We've got an excavator which goes all the way down to Oklahoma, paying in a whopping $90,000. Do we have anything different? Let's just search price going down. That is actually the best job that we can do as well. And to be honest, I'm kind of tempted. 25 hours. I don't think it's oversized, though. That's the thing. Kenworth Trucks looks interesting, but it's kind of small, though. I don't know. I can, but I don't want to, like, drive all the way down to Las Vegas or teleport there, to be honest. I kind of want to do it normally, if that makes sense. So if I want to go to Las Vegas, I need to, you know, try and make my way down there. But I don't think we're going to be able to do that in the stream. I mean, that goes to California. But I don't know. That goes all the way down to Texas, paying in $73,000. Got another one of the rail things there. That goes down to Texas. That's only 30,000 though. 31 hours. That's an awful. Look at that. Only like $18 a mile. I know you guys can't even see that, but that is bad. Yeah, I don't think we really have any jobs that go to Nevada, so I think I might just do this, to be honest. $59 a mile. And like I said, you know, 25 hours to do it. I think that's alright. Let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. Let's get my wheel on, shall we? There we go. All ready to rock and roll, hopefully. You guys can't even see my face. That's the thing though, isn't it? Right, I don't even know where it is. Oh, I need to change my thing, don't I? Lol. Give me a second. Did I not even have the Motor Pit House software open? What am I doing? Right, here we go. Launching the software. And we go to 1080. Which actually, yeah, we need to change it in there as well. Which one is it under? Is it under interface or gameplay? I think it's under gameplay. It's like steering thingamajig. It might actually be an interface, actually. No controls? Steering wheel range. Okay, yeah, 1,800. There we go. Right, where is the thing then? I think it's actually where we are right now, which is good. Trying to figure out how we get out of here. I think it's over this way we need to go. Yeah, here we go. All of the details of the convoy are in the Discord. Oh, there's a car there. That would have been bad. Of course, it needs to go the other way. Wait, no, I was actually going the right way. Oh my days. Should probably turn my lights on as well. Okay. On the road. Do we have a beacon on this thing? We, in theory, should do. And I don't think we do. How do we not have one? I do not know. I will never know. Hello Christian Hayden as well, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Right, and off we go. Gonna wait until this car goes and maybe... Oh, we've got more traffic. Why are you waiting for me? Yeah, it's probably going to be a lot of motorway driving, to be honest. Right, here we go. Onto the main road. For many hours of driving, I think. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long in real life, but it doesn't really matter, does it? It doesn't really matter. We do need fuel as well at some point. I actually don't know what the best seating position is, to be honest. Right, let's go up to 65 miles an hour, shall we? As that is the speed limit at the moment. Could change. Hello, I'm enjoying life as well on Twitch. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm not flooring it. I'm going to be going the speed limit. As I always do. Hello, Fun2, by the way. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I can actually go 70 now. Good speed limit. I don't think we'll have that luxury in some of the states, though. I think there's one state that we're passing where the speed limit's like 50. But then I think that there's also another state which is 80. It really doesn't make sense. It should be working. Oh, there you go. It's just taking some time to wake up, I think. You got into the Discord finally? Awesome. Why are we going so slow here? I should have swapped lanes so I didn't lose my, momentum. Because now I have. Train on the right there. I don't think the train gives us tones, unfortunately. If you mean me, I don't know which one more. Oh. Bit illegally, but does anyone care? No. There is an air horn, but I don't think I have it mapped. I just thought, actually, we probably should have stopped there for some fuel because we are low of it. don't really know where the next fuel station is. Hello Mark as well on Twitch, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sounds like a European Scania. Does it? We are carrying, I think, like an excavator. I think. An excavator Volvo weighing at 45,000 pounds. And up to the mountains we go. And our truck is struggling. Of course I'm using my truck wheel. Why wouldn't I? I mean, to be fair, last week I did use my F1 wheel, to be fair. I just wanted to try it, though. .45 the speed limit through here. Yeah, I am pretty low on fuel, to be fair. Probably should have anticipated that. Hello Trainspotter Adventures, how you doing? And welcome to the stream. I don't know where that road leads to on the right. Well, actually, we can go to 70 now, so I think it's probably just us. Oh, where am I going? See, this is what happens when I try and read chat and truck at the same time. I just go into a different lane. Because I'm just not thinking. I think it's actually a hidden road that I think you can actually explore on this game. I think it's one of many. Hello Tyler Games as well, by the way. nobody really watches the trucking streams, so yeah, there we go. Confirmation, running low on fuel. I just don't know where the next fuel station is. That's the thing. Accidentally triggered the park and brake. That's not what I wanted to do. I was wanting to look right to see where that truck was that's just overtaken me, to see if it was safe to move over again. Oh my god. You like to tune in for a couple of minutes during the trucking stream? That is fine. That is absolutely fine. Honestly, I need my fan on. It's getting to the point where I'm actually, you know, getting warm. Like, at night time. It's crazy. Hello, Petru. Brad, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. All good, awesome, awesome. Oh, why am I speeding? Are we actually going to see any fuel stations on this road? We're only playing ATS today, but ETS is next week. I think this is just a sleep station. If anyone sees a fuel station, they just scream. Yesterday you got spotted by a 220 coming out of Coxley sidings, you know, that switch onto the main tracks. Oof, yeah. That sidings haunts me as well. It is the Moser truck sim wheel, TSW wheel. Tell us some oh, I don't know. I've run out of jokes, guys. I've run out of jokes. I have heard of Gran Turismo. The thing is, though, is that I don't play on console. And I'm fairly sure Gran Turismo is only a console-based game. My best joke is first bus Glasgow. Well, if you want a truck joke, what happens if you run in front of a truck? You get tired. And if you run behind it, you'll get exhausted. Right, surely there is going to be a fuel station in here somewhere. Barely see out the road. We are definitely going to see a fuel station at some point, aren't we? Because we only have 87 miles until we don't have any more fuel. And miles in this truck aren't as standard as, you know, what they are in real life. They're much more longer. Yes, there is a stream tomorrow, and it's actually a British Railway stream, and what we'll be doing in that one is trying to check out more of the British Railways update, but the thing is, I think we pretty much covered it in the stream that we did on, or the stream we did yesterday, in fact. You got a funny joke about trucks? Let's hear it. Why did the truck driver always carry a pencil? Always carry a pencil. I don't know. For sure, well, I'm gonna go see you on the stream tomorrow. Alright then, that's fine. And hope you have a good rest of your day. To draw attention to himself. Wow. I guess you could say that about anyone, to be fair. Oh, there's a weighing scale in front of us. Are we gonna need to stop there? No, we don't. We don't? Okay. That's interesting. I'm still waiting for a fuel station. And honestly, I hope we actually see one soon, because we've got 53 miles left until our tank just completely runs out. And I honestly don't think I've seen a fuel station since the last time I saw one, and thought I should have went off there. And I thought America, like, with it being such a big state, it would have loads of fuel stations. But I haven't seen one for like 200 miles or whatnot. Hello, Crazy, by the way. What do you call a truck that's being stolen by a magician? I don't know. Doing a shift on BR for the 3rd time since 1.3.4. Nice. I completed the Cuffley to Cuffley route earlier today, so I've got about 800 coins at the moment. An abracadabra. I don't get that. 4 hours yesterday, 4 hours earlier today, and now doing another 4 hours. Wow. Doing Stonebrook Town to Russell Lane runs. I think last night I did a Victoria Docks to Stonebrook Town. Because I had enough money to get the route as well, so I have checked out the new route. I'm just saving up for the train now. Russell Lane is a terminus everyone forgets. It's past Victoria Docks, isn't it? No, past Longbow. Oh, there. Yeah, it's sad on sea. Oh my days. Wow, I got that wrong. Also, just finished watching the new P1 video. Awesome. Oh my god, come on. I need a fuel station. I've got 20 miles left. And there's not a fuel station. Why does this always happen on American truck? I always find myself needing fuel. Lifting and coasting doesn't work on this game, Gracie. I wish it did. What state are you in? I actually don't know at the moment. But honestly, I haven't seen a fuel station in like 300 miles. And I'm not even exaggerating. See, why can't we pull into there? I'm actually going to run out. I am actually going to run out. No, not cancel my job. Honestly, you're not far off, to be honest, Crazy. That's only giving me like 87 miles worth of fuel. That's rubbish. $755 is so easy to stay on time with. Interesting. I'm not calling a tow. I want to avoid calling tows if I have to. Because they can get pretty expensive. Like, if I don't have enough fuel to do this, then I might need to get another bunch of emergency refueling, and by then I probably still won't be able to refuel the truck. Yeah, I need like we need electric trucks in this game that basically regenerate via solar panels, so then we always have, you know, power. But what it also does is it generates power to a generator. So then when it's nighttime like this, you have enough power to survive the whole night. That way, it's breaking down on petrol costs, and it's better for the economy. And the environment. There you go. I've basically just sorted the trucking world out. Okay, that was a bit weird. I swear to God, I'm looking down the route map and there's still no fueling place here. Are you serious? That's the closest fueling point there is. Next one is in Casper. Which, to be fair, we've already gone down that road. So, to be honest, it probably is better for exploration if we go down to Riverton. Did you see how Russell, when his transporter failed, was shown on track maps? Yeah, I think someone made the joke that he was already in like Saudi Arabia or something like that. Like, he wasn't even on the circuit. His transponder went to Saudi Arabia earlier to make sure their timings would work there. Lol. It looked like on F1 Manager with no drivers. Yeah, literally. How have you spilled juice over you? I'm still not going to have enough fuel to get to the other fuel station either, I don't think. I think I might need to get another bunch of another bunch of fuel. And Reese has donated as well. That'll fund my next lot of fuel. But thank you so much, Reese. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Why has that car done that then? What do you know about the new wagon on BR? I don't think there was one, to be honest. I'm doing fine, thank you, Reese. Hope you were doing well yourself. Thank you for making me jealous earlier today that you had a McDonald's and I still haven't had one since 2019. Like what? That's a perfectly placed like fuel station. Like why is it not allowing trucks in? That whole intersection is just fuel stations and we can't enter either one of them. This is so rigged. It's like all of them are closed. Do I really need to save a line? Because the thing is, you know, donations like that, you know, that's fine. You know? We haven't had one since 2019. Nope. I've been dying for one though. I thought it was bad. You know, in the summer of 2020. I didn't have a McDonald's and I was really craving one. And yeah. All I wanted was just a McDonald's. We've gone as far as having takeaways, but that's about it. But the thing is, even something like that has a system. You know? We drive out, get the food. But obviously we have gloves on, you know, when we pick up the bag that they've, you know, touched, and we've put it onto a plastic bag in the back. And then I have to text my mum saying that, you know, the baby's strapped in, we're coming home now, because that basically just lets her know to you know, to do some stuff back here. Oh my god. And then, yeah. And then when we come back, we have to, we basically put it into new things. You know, so the rice goes into its own, you know, thing. We put the chips onto, obviously, a tray to go back into the oven so that can heat up. And honestly, it's just a huge faff, you know? Am I getting the 755 tomorrow? I don't think so, because I don't have enough coins. I'm on 800 at the moment, but that's about it. I don't know if I'll be able to do any more, like, if Is that a thing that you can actually do, like AFK grinding? Because if so, I might try and do that. I'm not buying coins. That defeats the purpose. No do guarding. See, that's the thing. You know, I might try some guarding. We can finally refuel. See if someone can do Avonhill to Fleetwood for you and just guard that the entire time. Wait, does that route usually get a lot of coins then? Also, you could do it. And I just guard you. Is it Roblox on Wednesday? Yes, it should be. It gets many passengers, right? Okay. No, thank you. Why not? It's not a long route, is it? How do I get out of here? Usually 20 plus people board at like Avonhill and Union Street and Thornfield are busy. Right, okay. It's 8 mins, but still. I mean, if it gets a lot of passengers and we just do that over and over again, then surely it shouldn't be that, you know, hard to grind up the coins and then get the 755 that way. Wait, why am I going this way? I'm back, you just went to get another juice. Yeah, don't spill that one on, you know, now. I mean, I mean, you can join me after the stream, I can do some runs. Well, if I can get someone on the server to do it, then it shouldn't be that bad. And the thing is that, you know, if it does get many points and we just do that, you know, journey over and over again, then we might be able to unlock it in that stream. If I do like a driving journey in the morning, like maybe do like Cuffley to Cuffley again or something like that, then, you know, maybe. It is just really a look at the draw, though, of how many passengers we actually get. Yeah. I don't know if there's like a time in British Railway where there's like a rush hour mode like there was in Croydon, or is in Croydon. You know, if there's something like that. If not, I'm gonna make that a suggestion to the devs. Ollie, do that. Add in a rush hour mode. And for weekends, that should be more passengers are going to Lake Seaside. Yeah, exactly. You know, isn't it Longbow Beach that, you know, opens up? You know, on like a Saturday or something, or Sunday. Saturday and Sunday, oh, so it's both weekends. In that case, then, it shouldn't really be a hard thing to code in then, actually. You know, especially for, like, passengers, you know, just copy that code over. And just say, like, if these days equals Saturday and Sunday, add more passengers. I don't know if that's, you know, I don't know if that's how Lua coding works or whatnot. Oh my god, I've gone way wide there. I wonder if you start a route at 23:59 on a Friday, will you stop at Longbow Beach or not? Probably not, because the route kind of gets established on that sort of thing. You know, it's probably like a specific time that Longbow Beach maybe opens, like 8 AM or something like that. You know, so it probably doesn't open like immediately at like midnight. I'm not staying up to try it. Yeah, you can probably stay up, but for you that'll be 1 AM because it goes off British time. Or on Sunday I might stay up and see if I can go to Longbow Beach on a Monday. Now that is something I don't know. One AM isn't too bad for me. To be fair, I've been getting into a bad habit myself. I've been going to bed like midnight. It may not sound bad, but for me it kind of is. I like my sleep though. You go to bed at 4 AM. Why are you guys so nocturnal? Honestly, last time I went to bed at like 4 AM is when I was ill. And that wasn't by, you know, choice. That was just I physically could not go to bed. Because I was that ill. I remember. I was awake until like 5 AM. Eventually I did get some sleep. It was only like 2 hours or so. Okay, get on the road, fetch. Thank you, Sean, for subscribing. Thank you so much. Oh, that was the turn off that I needed to take. I'll just go on the gravel. Awesome. I still remember Las Vegas Grand Prix. Last year I did a night shift on Croydon. Midnight to 6:30. Why? At that point, you know, you could have just gone to bed. You know, the thing is, you know, when I was young, I used to, you know, dream of, you know, like when I, you know, get older, you know, going to bed, you know, later than what I usually, you know, do. Because honestly, back then, I think I was going to bed at like 8 a.m. I'm not even joking. I don't know what I was doing going to bed at 8 a.m. but somehow I was making it work. And I was getting up at, say, like 7 every day because of school. Again, you would never find me waking up at 7 again. Only unless like special occasions, you know, like a birthday or Christmas or something like that. No, I went to sleep at 8 p.m. Yeah. I meant 8 p.m. Get up at 7 a.m. You know, and I used to like, what are you doing, mate? And I used to, you know, like I said, you know, dream of like, this is not where I was meant to go, but anyway. Or is it? It is. I thought I could maybe take this side road, but it isn't a road. Oh my god, really? That car. Yep. Oh, there's a plane that just landed there. Oh, that's a runway. Oh, nice. Oh, I've been so sidetracked. Yeah, I used to dream of going to bed, but the thing is that although, yes, it is, you know, going to bed like midnight is later, but the thing is, in doing so, I have sort of destroyed my sleeping pattern. But yeah. Hello, Mystic, by the way. You know, I found a new favourite drink for me. Interesting. Crazy, can you hide that user, please? Thank you. If you really want an explanation, I'll tell you after the stream, Optimistic. No, it is not a Minecraft movie reference. I still need to watch that at some point. Chicken jockey. Well, if you get it crazy, do you want to say it's too optimistic? Anyway, let's just move on. Yeah, I still really need to watch the Minecraft movie. I just can't wait for it, you know, to come out on like streaming services, so then I can actually watch it. Because honestly, I've been seeing like many videos pop up on YouTube about the things, but I don't want to be spoiled, you know? I've heard memes, but I haven't seen the actual like film yet. Apart from the memes, you know, so like, you know, the chicken jockey, I know that, and the I Am Steve scene, but other than that, I haven't really seen anything else. Yeah, I Am Steve. Honestly, every time I just watch that scene, I'm like, no, you're not, you're Jack Black. Or my mind switches to School of Rock vibes, and I go, no, you're not, you're Dewey Finn. Or as the teachers like to call you, Mr. S. / Mr. Schneebly, whichever one he wants to go by that day. My day's been alright. I finished up some XRS highlights this morning. I finished up on Division 1. And after that, I did a bit of playing on British Railway, doing the Cuffley route, which was pretty nice. And then after that, oh, I also edited a bit of my next RoadTube Live 2 video as well, to get that ready for whenever it's ready. In the afternoon, I practiced for the next XRS race around Austria. Didn't really go well. Yeah, I'm struggling to find a setup that works for me. So I need to try and figure that out. Someone has given me a sort of alternative setup to what I was currently using, so hopefully that will help me. I don't know. From looking at the setup numbers, it should work fine. I don't know though. It looks quite oversteery though, so who knows. I played F1 24 in like 4 days. What are you doing? And then yeah, did that for pretty much all afternoon, had a bit of a rest, and here I am. When would you be able to grind on BR as a guard? Well, like I said, probably tomorrow's stream pretty much. Hello KM099 as well, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Also hello Rocky. It is the Moser truck sim wheel. Yeah, it's like 400 millimeters in diameter. As opposed to No, stay on. Oh, I can't. I literally. I suppose to my racing wheel, which I have here. That's only like 280, which is 120 millimeters the size, or like, you know, the difference. Thing is though, is that my monitor is 24 inches. So as I'm sat here on my rig, the width of the wheel takes up the entire width of my monitor and more. Try playing F1 with the motor truck wheel. I have actually done that, and to be fair, I was only about half a second off my Silverstone PB. I wasn't actually that bad. Yeah, it is worth it for the emotion, to be fair. Honestly, whenever Moser announced this this wheel, I was kind of like, I wonder if I can ever have that. Because at the time, I think I only just got my Thrustmaster wheel, and at the time that was new, and then obviously, you know, I started to have some issues with my Moser wheel, such as it just disconnecting. Eventually, I just got fed up of it, so purchased Moser because I was looking at Moser because obviously when they announced this wheel, you know, I kind of wanted to see what it was about, and yeah, it was it's great. R9 wheelbase, so good as well, by the way. Honestly, I really don't think you need to go above 9 Newton meters of torque. I really don't. Like, I don't even run it on 9 anyway. I run it like on probably like 5, maybe close to 6, which is how I was mainly running my Thrustmaster. I really don't think you need to go more than that. Unless you're as strong as, you know, what's his name? What's his name? It's not David Hall. Why am I thinking it's David Hall? Eddie Hall. Or as strong as that person on BGT last night, which I have watched. That wasn't last night, that was Saturday night. That magician though was so easy. It's so easy, and I don't even know if it's against the rules to give yourself the golden buzzer. Yeah, honestly, I feel like over the years, you know, since the pandemic, I think every reality TV show has become scripted. You know? Like, it started with The Apprentice, you know, when Claude couldn't, you know, do it. When Tim came in, it kind of sounded like he was going off a script. And looking at, you know, future tasks, it just seems so scripted. Like, there's like a major mess up, you know, in the episode, and I'm just like, oh my god, how did you do that? Like, it's beyond, like, You know the saying, you know, you can't write this stuff. Well, clearly you can, because it feels scripted. But yeah. Hello Callum as well, by the way, and hello Rocky as well. And it just feels like, you know, BGT has done that as well. Like, honestly, that Mr. Bobby thing, like, clearly that was scripted. Like, surely the judges knew they were going to get slimed, otherwise they wouldn't have done it. Like, the only audition I've watched this year that I think has potential, you know, to go to the final is that light show one. That's the only one. I like the fish. Was that last year? You know, he went to like every single audition and just went onto the thing and said, "I'm Bobby Goldfish. Here's a joke about fish." But yeah, that magician though, like, I've seen how those screen ones are done. You always, you know, no matter what you pick, you always end up on the same one. Like that's how it's done. Also, I'm fairly sure all of the apples were green as well. Yeah, he literally had a goldfish hanging over his head. Oh yeah, it was a knock knock one. Oh yeah. Yeah, cause he went knock knock and then the audience replied, "Who's there?" And he's just like, because the point of a goldfish is that he has a 6-second memory, so he doesn't know what he's done. Like that is the point of the joke. But I don't think people realise that. Why did you watch me baking Cars cupcakes? But yeah, like last year's winner, like Sydney Christmas, like she literally already has a career. And she was just basically gifted to do her career as a job. When apparently I activated Siri. Go away. Thank you. You know, she literally has a career and she still won. The only person that's made me laugh in BGT over these past 5 years is Vigo Ven. And the thing is, when I was reading a bit of information about Vigo Ven, is that originally when he did his audition, he basically wanted to make a viral video of trying to audition and win BGT just by taking off high vises. He ends up winning the whole bloody thing. And I think he was even shocked about that because, like, you know, he's like, his semi-final audition just like didn't kind of like match the first one, and then obviously, what the hell are you doing? And then obviously in the final, then he, you know, he went back to the other one. You know. You know, it was nice to hear him, you know, talk for a bit, you know, that audition, not just going around the stage going, you know what I mean? Now hold, not right. Yeah, Tony Kaku was fine. You know, was funny as well, but he didn't win it, did he? He should have won, but he didn't win it. Because again, that was Vigo then. Yeah, I'm not saying that there haven't been auditions where I have laughed to and found them hilarious. I'm just saying Vigo then was, you know, the winner of you know what I mean. Who's gonna win in Saudi Fetch? I don't know. George Russell, because according to his telemetry, he was already there. So on Discord it says you're streaming Roblox with viewers. Well, I'm not. When I watched his audition, I was concerned how he wasn't struggling with the heat. Yeah, says the one who wears a vest and a top and a jacket in 40-degree heat. Well, that's me, though. Not him. I mean, the thing is, he did say he was from Norway, so... I can kinda get it. What? Since when did Roblox upgrade this stuff? I think, honestly, every day they just update something very minor until if someone takes a break for, you know, a long time, they think, what the hell has happened? I think the 2026 calendar should be Bahrain 24 times for the sprint in every single one. It was alright. I still think Turkey 2020 and Germany 2019 still just topped it a little bit, to be honest. Yeah, Roblox really needs to overhaul their moderation, like my days. Hello Joshua, by the way. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, mate. They really should add IP banning. Yeah. Literally. Well, wasn't it like a few weeks ago they were trialing that if a user got banned, it would ban all... It was effectively an IP ban. You know, I think they banned every account that was connected to that IP address. Now, while I can see that being a good update, I don't agree with it. Because, you know, take me and Lauren, for example. You know, we both live in the same house, and, you know, she plays Roblox, I play Roblox. So if I was to get banned for something stupid, she would also get banned. When she didn't actually do anything wrong. Go to McDonald's. If there was a way to hardware ban Roblox on a user's PC, then yeah, sure, do that. But again, if it's a shared PC, you're screwed. Yeah, count deletions as well. My days. You've been silent for about 20 minutes. That's fine. Arriving at Russell Lane at 21:22. Lol. I'm totally not going on a 390 on Friday. Lol. Why go on trains? Boring. I should download timetable mods for Train Sim World. I didn't know there was a timetables one. The only excitement I got over this past week was going on fairground rides. That's the excitement that I got this past week. I never realized how intense Extreme was until I went back on it. Like, I could feel the blood rushing down to my legs. Waltzes was fine, Carousel was fine, although I did have a bit of force on it. Thing is with the Carousel, you're not even strapped in. You know, you're just sitting on top of a horse. It is slightly leaned in, but again, you know, you're still like, you know. Miami was alright, and the other one was Infinity, which, I mean, that one was alright as well, but again, I did feel the intensity of it. I was just happy singing, you know, Believer, like, you know, I think there was like a group of girls next to me who were singing it as well. I like theme parks, though. I think it is, you know, just like a thing, you know, you either love it or you hate it. I like it. My favourite football team is Arsenal, but I don't really watch their games. I think WCR streams are going to take a bit of a break, to be honest. I know how the rides work. I just don't like getting on them. Yeah, that's fine. I think I prefer roller coasters compared to flat rides, though. But again, I don't know, because flat rides usually have a longer cycle. Also, optimistic, when's the next time you're going to Adventure Island? Never. The Spurs never went marching in because their trophy cabinet is still grabbing dust. Like that cemetery over there. That is the definition of Tottenham's trophy cabinet. I tried to contain my laughter through that. You know, last time I didn't even go in on any of the rides. I was just going in and out of the cricket house. Hey, it's still an attraction, isn't it? You didn't even go in the arcade. Oh, you did go in the arcade. Interesting. Did you know Liverpool can win the league if they win their next game? Interesting. The thing is, you want to go on a ride, but I also don't. Okay, so what is it specifically that makes you not want to go on the ride? Like, is it like an anxiety thing, or is it just that you don't, you don't care, basically? You know, you're not bothered. It's just a fear that something's going to go wrong. Ah, right, okay. Honestly, the amount of rides that I've gone on, nothing has gone wrong. I totally understand what you mean, though, but they do get tested every day, to be fair. But yeah, I do see what you mean. You know, I am calling from WCR stream. He didn't derail your train. I think everyone did, to be honest, though. The so-called testing still leads to several accidents, even still to this day. The thing is, though, is that how many times on the news a day do you hear a ride being faulty? And, you know, you have to think about how many theme parks and rides are operating on that day, you know. I can't remember the last time I read on the news about a ride going wrong. See, I always had a thought that theme park rides are safer than travelling funfair rides. But the thing is that obviously theme park rides don't move. So, but the thing is with the travelling funfair is they have to set up the fair every single time they move. So they are basically doing maintenance every single day to make sure that, you know, that their ride is fully set up all the time. With theme parks, you know, they probably don't even, you know, they probably don't even check it. But the thing is that they're probably built to stay there. I was playing F1 Manager 24, my goat got another win in the worst car. And I changed his contract and his buyout is now a whopping 1.4. I didn't even realise you could get buyout contracts, you know, that to be that much. Well, that's actually, you know, your cost cap gone. Another reason I don't like going on them is because the sheer momentum and experience when the rides go up and down fast. Well, a boat ride doesn't go up and down fast. Hello 656 Cam Games, how you doing and welcome to the stream. I put it on a 30mm salary and breakout multiplier times 10. So if he sucks at the end of the season, which he won't, I'm stuck with him. I know how to swim as well. Oh okay, yeah, so boat rides are fine, yeah. So you like going on rides? You just don't like the bigger rides. So if it was a train ride that just went round in a circle at like 2 miles an hour, you would feel fine going on something like that. Yeah. But something like the Smiler, absolutely not. The difference between ETS2 and ATS is Euro Truck is set in Europe and ATS is set in America. That's pretty much it. Different, you know, trucks though and cargo for both of them as well, I think. If anyone on the Smiler my coffin would be the one smiling, not me. Wow. I've actually heard rumours that they're planning on actually getting rid of the Smiler. Rumours. Not confirmed, rumours. And I really hope that they're false rumours, because I love the Smiler and I would want to go on it again, even if it was, once more. You know, I would want to go on it again, but yeah. I remember a you know, a small theme park not too far from where I live, and every time I went there, there wasn't really a ride that kind of like blew me away, like a lot. But the last time we went there, there was like a huge extension. Well, I said only one ride, I think. But yeah, there was like a huge extension, and they had like a they had like a swing ride there, which was pretty fun. But yeah. Some guy went to the top Ferrari and parachuted down. I was gonna say it's probably Ali Law, but it probably isn't. He's banned from all Merlin parks as well. SCR or BR? I don't know. Yeah, I know the Ferrari and they're the Ferrari roller coaster. Yeah. Yeah, no, BR got updated. We checked it out on yesterday's Roblox stream. And we're going to be checking out more of it tomorrow as well. Probably faster than the SF25. No, I was live. I'm live every day. You know it's a BR update when a new train is added because it means more bathroom. I didn't think of it that way. I did not think of it that way. But yes, hello Harry, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. In Germany, all train classes basically start with BR, and so does that mean every train here is a bathroom? Yes, it does. No, my bathroom streams are British Railway. Basically, the whole meme started when we asked ChatGPT what it thought BR meant. Obviously, we were looking for British Rail, which was one of the possible answers. But the most funniest one we got, by far, was bathroom. So... for number... I don't think... even if I could, I don't think I would be able to. Obviously, we only have one bathroom for 4 of us, so... yeah. If I lived in a flat and had my own bathroom, then maybe. But that would still be disgusting. Like, mega disgusting. Next time, call it Battle Royale. We're already getting low on fuel again. But we do have a bit spare, so... I'm hoping that we should at least see a fuel station where we can refuel before we either end this journey or in the sort of like town area. I don't know though. Which includes bathroom rage, boring railway. Oh, boring reality. Oh. Bacon rolls, big raccoon. What the hell? Burger respawn. What the hell? Yes, BR stands for Banana Republic Del Rizzi. What the hell? That doesn't even make sense. Like, where did he get Rizzi from? Hello, Shadow15, by the way. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Right, well, we've refueled again, so hopefully we should be alright now. Alright, see you. I'm enjoying life. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good rest of your day. You had a tooth removal. Well, I hope everything went well. Speaking of which, we have the dentist, like, in 2 weeks. Apparently I need a fitting as well. That's one thing that I got told by the dentist, is that I apparently need a filling. We suspect that it was probably there for ages, but our old, you know, our old dentist was like very understanding, so I don't think he wanted to like put any like pressure on me, if that makes any sense. But now that I'm a bit older, I probably should start knowing these things. It's not the same dentist, you know, it's not the same person though. We actually got someone else. Because the person who we did have is retired now. But the, you know, again, the new one is like very understanding, and yeah. The thing is with fillings though is that if it's not causing you any issues or any pain, from what I read online, as long as it's not causing you any discomfort, you know, do not feel forced to having to do it. So the way I see it is, as long as my teeth are feeling fine and I'm not experiencing any, you know, any sort of discomfort, you know, in theory, I don't, you know, I shouldn't feel forced to do it. And because that is exactly what is happening, I'm not really looking at getting the filling soon. What's the filling for? Honestly, I don't know. I can't remember. No, as in, why were you told to have it done? Again, I don't know. I think they said it is one of my back teeth though, so... The thing is that I've never had a filling done. So, you know, it's kind of something that, like, scares me a bit, because obviously I know that they check that, you know, you're completely numb, but the thing is that the sensation and the noises are still there. Do you know, do you get what I mean? You know, it's not just, oh yeah, well, you know, you're going to be numb. You know? No, hold on, Optimistic. I never said you were going to do it. But yeah, although they do check that you are numb, it's just the sounds, and there'll still be some feeling there. You know, it won't be like fully numb, if that makes sense. You know, you'll still feel things, just not as extreme as if you didn't have the thing. Well, the last time I checked, my dentist wasn't a duck, so... Yeah, they were a very lovely lady. Oops. Oh no, that's really not me, exactly. You can't even put, you know, be the person at the back that just touched on their keyboard all day, because that's also a female. I think the last 2 times I've been, and it was with the same dentist as well, I had a bit of build-up of plaque on the front 2 teeth, and I can't remember what they did, but I remember that, I remember before, when I was still with the other doctor, is, honestly, my teeth feel weird just saying this story. He got like a scraper, and, oh my god, they got a scraper and they scraped the plaque off my teeth. And the thing is, the same, you know, I basically did that again, when I went back. But the thing is that they used like a little spray of water, so it sort of like put a bit of, you know, moisture on the tooth, so I didn't feel it at all. I didn't feel a thing that time. And so yeah, if they do it like that all the time, that's fine. You know, I can deal with that. Honestly, my teeth feel weird just saying about it. Because honestly, I can remember what it was like before, like without it, and I'm just like, ugh. Honestly, my bottom teeth hurt for like, oh, I don't even know. I mean, they didn't hurt, but it just didn't feel normal. You know, they just felt weird for like a few hours, and honestly, it's just saying that story just brings back the same feeling, sort of. The numb feeling left me in a few minutes. Oh, well, that's brilliant. I don't want them to rush the job. When will Fetch ever be on the telly? I think I have been on the telly once. Not as myself, but like as a background person. Yeah, like I haven't been on Coronation Street. Yeah, now being on the Teletubbies, that would be that would be Lauren's dream, not really mine. Despite me only earning 90 grand for that job, my other drivers got me another 100,000. That's good. Honestly though, on my trucking career series, I was getting a million every 7 days, but I didn't have this many like I had more garages than this, like a lot more garages. So my drivers are doing a pretty decent job. Let me sort out their points thing, because yeah, you still need to get a few more long distance points. So do you. You can now go to balanced. You still need to get a few more long distance points. You are going on long distance, so are you. You're long distance, you're long distance, so are you. You're on long distance. You should now be on long distance as well. You too, long distance. You too. And you should focus on just in time. Basically, that's something that I have seen to do with your drivers. Because what that basically means, once they've got a skill in each asset of fragile, just in time, and the other one, it always means that they can take something, or it lessens the chance of them taking a trailer that's empty. And once they've done that and you focus them on long distance, then they are able to basically do that same job all the time. And then once you've maxed out their long distance, then you can just put them on balanced, and then that'll just split their skills evenly. So take my best driver, for example, they've got a few on ADR, they've got one in, on economy, and I think I picked up this driver when they only had like one in probably fragile and one in precious or something like that. I don't know. Yes, I do know about the BR update, and I did check a bit about yesterday. And yes, I have had an apple as well. And honestly, all I need to do now is, if I want to go racing, I just pull this off. And now this could be a bit loud. And then you put on the new wheel. So I'm going to try and do this so it doesn't make as much noise, but I thought that was alright. And then I'm now ready to race. Yeah, I think I might bring this down a little bit because it's not really... That's good. I actually don't really have Pringles, to be honest. But yeah. Oh, that is a perfect angle, actually. Oh, that is such a good angle. I've got that spot on. Because before, I think I was like racing like here. And after a few laps, you know, it's getting uncomfortable. But this... Oh, that's a perfect... I could race like this with, you know, this angle all the time. Alright, perfect. Anyway... I know what Stonebrook Town is based off now. What is it based off? Might finish my shift at around 22:56 UK time. Awesome. Landed no. Oh, the Welsh town. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Wait, isn't it pronounced something like Llandudno? Because I'm fairly sure I saw Jimmy Carr, when he was doing his Netflix series, that he went that he went there, and apparently a triple L is apparently pronounced with like a K or something. I don't know. Anyway. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream anyway myself because, yeah, I'm tired, so I'm going to go and check, or just, you know, go. I got a G923 steering wheel. It goes right and left, and a clockwise when you corner. The steering wheel will automatically do it. Ah, nice. But yes, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. So if you did enjoy the stream and you want to see more, then make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe as well. Obviously it's free and you can always change your mind later. Obviously tomorrow will be a British Railway stream. Wednesday will be Roblox. Thursday will be XRS at Austria Red Bull Ring. Hopefully I can get a decent setup ready for that. Friday will be Minecraft, and then Saturday will be SCR, Sunday will be Roblox. So yeah, I will go ahead and hide your donation as well, but I need to obviously alt tab to do that. I'll do that as, you know, the stream outro thing's doing. But yeah, apart from that, I'll see you guys in the next video or stream, but until then, take care and peace out, and as always, stay fetchy.